Hopefully today I can show you that Hendon isn't all that bad. Bloody hell, I'm knackered. Only in Hendon would you get Greg's Outlet, guys. Our pizza from Top Taste. We've stumbled upon the posh end of Hendon. Boom. How sick does that look? Welcome back to the vlog, guys. This is gonna be our 10k follower special. We just hit 10k followers on TikTok last week. That is incredible. It feels like it's took us forever to get there, when in reality it's been like 4 months. So not that long at all. But today we're going to be doing the very place that you have all been asking for so long. We're going to be doing Hendon, and that's exactly where we are, Hendon Beach. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's do this. Right, so this is where we are right now on Hendon Beach. We're going to kind of loop up through this way into Hendon, and then if we get time we'll make it round to the east end up the top and loop back round, but we'll try and get through as many streets and that as we can. So once again we've been joined by John and Dale, our drone pilot this week. So he's going to be taking over the drone job, but believe it or not, I've only been down this beach like 3 or 4 times in my entire life, and I only came down here for the first time about 2 years ago. And I didn't know why I didn't come down here more often, because it's a lovely little beach. And we've just had some swimmers out in the water as well, even though it's freezing. But I don't think I'm going for a dip today. So if you look off in that distance there, it's just pure industrial estate. I wonder if you can actually walk around there, right at the end of the pier. At the very end of that. Can you get around there, Dale, do you know?
I don't think you can, no.
No. Yes, top fans. Hendon's top fans right there. The last time I was down here, there was fishermen all the way along here. I don't know if it's because the tide's kind of out maybe, so that there's no one down here. But I wonder if like the water comes right up to the edge here. I'm sure there were fishermen along here last time. The good thing about having John with us as well, John actually grew up in Hendon, so he knows the area a little bit better than I do. I'm not very familiar with it at all, to be honest. So we're kind of relying on John to save the day today and show us around. Alright, we're not spending long down here on the beach, mainly because it's not a very big one. So we're going to head straight up into the action, guys. Straight into Hendon Street. That's what you all want to see, and there it is. I'm going to crack ahead a little bit here while the boys are back there checking out a construction site. They're reminiscing on a time when they used to work at Littlewoods. Apparently this used to be the old Littlewood site, and they worked together when it was there a long time ago. But we're pushing up into Hendon now. I think the main part of Hendon's got to be Villette Road, surely, where the shops and that are. But we're going to go down these streets first and check out the likes of Cairo Street, St Leonard Street, that sort of thing. So let's check it out, guys. So I know Hendon gets a bit of a bad reputation, but I've never had any problems in Hendon, fingers crossed. But hopefully today I can show you that Hendon isn't all that bad, and I can show you the good side of Hendon. That's the plan. So this is a cool little painting on the side of this pub here. What's this pub called? As we cross the road, if it's open, we might even try and get in, grab ourselves a little drink. But this is called the Blue House Pub. I imagine you spent plenty of nights in there, did you?
Yes, playing pool, on the bandits, Diet Cokes, you know, that's how I roll.
Looks like it's closed.
It is, it's closed down now.
Got the shutters and that down. Would have been nice to pop in for a little drink. What's these for, John, do you know? These big
They used to be gas tanks? They were massive gas tanks, but they ended up getting rid of them, so it took like ages for there used to be 2.
What do they do, blow them up, or?
They had to like dissect them bit by bit, because they would go up and down depending how much they had in. But there was a one right next to it, and they had to like, it took about a year to flatten the whole thing. They had to do it like piece by piece, like Meccano said.
Everyone got the England flags up, the Union Jack flags. I love to see it, guys. But we're right in the thick of it now, guys. When I think of Hendon, this is the area I think of, like Canon Cochran Street, St Leonard Street, Cairo Street. And me and John's gonna have a little race through the streets. We're gonna pick different streets each. So say for instance, if John takes Cairo Street, I'll take maybe St Leonard Street. and we're gonna race through them
I'm not
and try and get some drone footage as we're racing through. Some are just a little bit different and interesting, I suppose. But he knows for a fact I'm gonna win.
I don't think so.
Even though he's got his running shoes on. Alright guys, let's get this race underway. Place your bets underneath in the comments before we get this started. Y'all know you're betting on me, Team Danny or Team John. I'm taking Hastings Street and John's in Cairo Street. Team Hastings, let's go baby. The competition, John. On 3, 3, 2, 1, go on. We've got to beat them guys, come on. I've got to turn my cap round. Ah! Oh my god, I've never run like this since I was about 7-year-old. God, I'm gonna lose my top. Oh my god, this street's longer than I thought it would be. Bloody hell, I'm knackered. Nearly there. Have we won? You cheated guys, you cheated. I reckon I beat you there, like.
Good race.
Well played. But I think you cheated, like.
Cheated as in what? My legs went faster.
My street was longer than yours.
Oh, I've heard that one before.
Plus I had my bag and jumped right around my waist.
You know what?
All weighing us down.
It wasn't this before we started. To be fair, I think you're going to recover faster than me. I'm knackered off that. That was much longer than I thought it was going to be.
It's hard trying to run with one arm like this. As I was running down that street, some people sitting outside there was thinking, what's this idiot doing? What's he running away from? What's he pinched? Let's have a walk down Hastings Street guys, and then we'll hit Villette Road and see what shops and that's open. I haven't really ate much today, so I do fancy some food. Problem is, it's about 5 o'clock now, so a lot of the like little cafes and stuff are going to be closed. So it might just be a takeaway job. See what takeaways is down here. I wonder if Hendon's got a posh end and a rough end.
Definitely hasn't.
And I wonder if this is one of the two. What do you reckon guys? Is this the posh end? Or is this the rough end?
It's
heading off the Villette Road. Let's go and check out some shops. Tell you what though, these streets are massive, aren't they? They're going a right distance. I'm glad we only like raced a portion of it, because I never would have been able to run the whole length of this. Villette Road guys, let's check it out what we got round here. We've got the all famous Greg's Outlet. Only in Hendon would you get a Greg's Outlet guys. An actually second-hand shop from Greg's. But to be fair, I absolutely love the place. Whenever I'm down here working, I go in there all the time for me bait. It's cheap as chips. You get like sandwiches, what you would normally get in a regular Greg's. That would cost you £4. You get them in here, and it'll only cost you like £1.50. So get yourself down to the Greg's Outlet in Hendon. But we need some food. What we got here? Sangoro Yummy Kitchen. Someone mentioned Yummy Kitchen. This is meant to be nice Chinese. I think it's too early though, is it open yet?
no, it's too early.
It's too early for a Chinese. But there's a chippy down here called Top Taste as well, which a lot of people have mentioned. Maybe he's wanting to check that out. Who knows? A lot of these shops are closed now though. Let's see, it's fairly late on, but you've got loads of these paintings all over the place on the side of these buildings. Just like on the side of people's kips. All these awesome paintings, and there's another one just peeking out from the top there. Yeah mate. But we need some food. I'm starving like. Mickey's Munchies Sarnie shop, that's closed as well.
So this is another shop that's been there since
I think it's all down to Top Taste like guys. So according to Google, Top Taste opens in 15 minutes. Might be worth waiting and grabbing something from here, because I didn't really know what other shops or takeaways there is around here. This is the only place on our Villette Road. What do you reckon, Dale? Top Taste?
Oh,
Are you fancying a kebab?
Don't know, like, I really don't know. Pizza maybe?
Pizza?
Bolognese?
Ooh. Not a bad shout actually. I always get kebabs whenever I go into a bloody takeaway. Might get something different.
I know, me and Adam used to always get bolognese out here.
Bolognese from Top Taste?
Bolognese.
Is it nice like?
Oh,
There we go. Our man Dale reckons Top Taste is the place to be. Check this out, guys. They're giving away free sofas. And here's another painting, guys. Tell you what, there's artwork all over the place here. Seems like every other house. It's got some awesome paint on it. The Ivy Leaf Club, guys. I bet this has seen better days. All the windows and that are smashed and boarded up. Will be interesting to see the inside of this place, but it looks well barricaded. I don't think we can get in here. But that will be awesome to get inside there, man. Look at that. Fletcher's Chippy. We could go into Fletcher's Chippy for some food. We've got a nice little wave there.
Oh dear.
Should we go into Fletcher's Chippy? A lot of people have said Fletcher's Chippy's nice, actually. Fletcher's Fish and Chips. Let's check it out. Hello. I was going to go into Top Taste like after that wave. Mixed kebab, doner meat, chicken salad, or chips with a bit of bread on a dip. Just that naughty. Oh, this looks lovely as well. Alright, we're getting some grub from Fletcher's Chippy. Wait until you see what I've got inside this bag, guys. This looks absolutely incredible. Just need to find somewhere to sit down and eat it now. And Dale's gone back to Top Taste.
Oh yes.
For a pizza. He's craving that bolognese pizza.
Well, I'm sharing it with you.
I might have a slice. You can try some meat kebab. Cherries. Alright, Top Taste. Let's check it out. What you fancying, like Dale? Pizza?
Bolognese.
Bolognese pizza. Any selection of pizzas on there. I'm excited to try a slice of this pizza and mix it up with a kebab and the chips.
We went for a half and half, so with it being Top Taste and somewhere I visited every week, I went for pepperoni, and this boy has went for bolognese.
Bolognese every time from this man.
I wonder if it tastes any different because I'm not hungover the bits. But either way, Top Taste pizzas were always top tier. So
It's been around for a while, like that.
yeah, I mean, I lived here more than 10 years ago and been here since then, so you're looking 15 plus years. Don't know if the ownership's changed on that, but
Loads of people as well, when I said I was coming to Hendon, everyone said I've got to try Top Taste. So I'm excited for a bit of pizza. Alright, let's see if we can find somewhere to try this food. I don't know why we're walking down a back alley to look for somewhere to sit down and eat food. I'm sure we'll find somewhere. How awesome is that painting, man, guys? What is it with Hendon and all these murals on the side of houses? I mean, I'm not complaining, like, I think they look awesome. But you didn't really see any of that in other estates. Seems to be a Hendon thing. Look at that, man, it's class. However the artist is doing all these paintings and stuff, hats off to you, like. Now this is a lovely little church, guys. I don't know what church this is, but this will be a nice place to sit and have our scran, I reckon. You all know I love a good church. Still haven't gotten inside one yet, or I want to get in, do like a proper full-on tour of a church. Alright guys, let us show you what we've gotten from Fletcher's Chippy. This is kebab meat and chips, and this was a small portion. Look how much we've got on there, man, it's absolutely massive. And we've gone for chilli and garlic this time. Kind of gone wrong for a bit of chilli and garlic mixed together. I'm going to give this a taste test first of all. We'll start off with the chips. Nice plain chips with some sauce on there. Really soft chips, them, straight out of the fryer. They're really nice, actually. I always find it hard describing chips. It's just potato. But they're nice chips. Anyway, the important stuff, the kebab meat. I did have a fork. The lady gave us a fork, but I lost it, so I'm gonna get messy. There's our kebab with chilli and garlic. Now that's what I'm talking about, guys. That is top-notch kebab, mate, that is.
Would you say it's a Top Taste?
It's better than top taste. Fletcher's kebab and chips. I'm going to give that a solid 8 out of 10. That's really nice. It's strange for kebab as well because it seemed more like a fish and chip shop than a kebab shop. But that's really nice kebab, mate. Alright, so this is our pizza from Top Taste. It's a half pizza. We've got pepperoni and half bolognese. I'm going to try the bolognese side. I normally go for pepperoni, but I fancy something different today. There's our bolognese pizza. We'll try it without any dip and then we'll try it with some garlic sauce, I reckon. But I've heard good things about Top Taste, so I've got high hopes for this pizza. And I must say, I'm impressed. The dough is nice and soft. Loads of mince on there. The cheese is lush. And the sauce is amazing. That's a really good pizza. We've got some onions in there as well. Top Taste, top pizza. And we've got some garlic sauce here. This will make it even better, no doubt. Wow. For the pizza from Top Taste, 10 out of 10. That's a fantastic pizza. This is how we roll on this channel, guys. Food reviews with a view. That beautiful church behind us. Let's keep moving. I've got a nice full belly now. Ate far too much there though. I need to try and find a shop to get a drink. But this place here, it's just like a massive bit of land. This has been like this for years. I remember coming to do my driving lessons here, and that was a good, I'm talking 15 years ago now. And it was always like this. What used to be here? Did they used to have some houses or something here? Like, it would make sense to build a nice estate here. But it's just been derelict for ages. I mean, they are starting to build on this side. Maybe they'll end up coming over to this bit and they'll build a lovely little estate here. It just seems like wasted land, if anything. What's this street called?
This street is called HENDON Avenue, and this is the street that I lived in for the first 20 years of my life. It got its name because underneath the road here there's a small stream, or a burn as it's known, and hence the name HENDON Avenue.
Well, they done just built out with the top of it.
Yeah, they just, well, I don't know if they drained it or what, but I just know in a past life there was a burn underneath here. They probably did just cover it and then build this over.
20 years, that's a long time. So what was it like growing up here?
As you'd imagine, it had its mixed times, majority good, and those, as I've been going around the streets doing my own bits and bobs, all the good ones were coming back. Like, all my mates lived in this vicinity, and in the back lane there's where we used to draw the goal on with a stone and have a game of heads and volleys and that. The street, this one here, Bamborough Street, we used to play in that one, and as a kid the street felt like it was a mile long and there was like 100 places to hide. Yet now when you go next to it, there's probably like 5 gardens you can hide in, 2 cars. Yeah. Yet to us it felt as big as the world.
So while we're walking up here and filming around Hendon, John's been doing his own little videos around here, reminiscing on when he grew up in this place. And he's going to be posting his own videos on his own channel on TikTok and Facebook. The Hardy Life on Facebook and the Hardy Life _ on TikTok. So go and check it out, guys. Subscribe to him and check out his videos. Alright, I'm going to grab a drink from here. J&S News. Let's see what we can find. Where's the drinks? Here they are. Could go for a Monster. I've already had one today, like, but I could get another one. Oh, I got some. I like the look of this orange one, like Cosmic Peach.
That one I've tried. That's nice. I've never had the blue one.
I might try that berry one. This one here. Viking Berry. Ah, I've got that. Nice. Alright, we're both getting Monsters here from J&S News. Viking Berry. And what's that one?
Ultra Blue Hawaiian.
Oh, both look nice. Both I've never tried, so I'm excited to try this one. Not gonna lie though, it was an expensive monster. £3 a can for these bad boys.
So he said these were the American monsters? And
That's probably why we've never seen them before. So let's get this open and give this a try. Alright, Viking berry. Let's check out the colour. It's like a strawberry colour. The colour of that one.
Well, ultra blue Hawaiian. Sea blue.
Smells. Kind of smells like strawberry and raspberry maybe. But let's give this one a try. Wow, that's. I'm not even lying. That might be my new favourite monster, you know. That's really nice. It tastes like strawberry. It tastes like a strawberry ice pop. That's what it tastes like. But that's lush. I'm going to give this one 9 out of 10. Up there with the best.
Well, this one I think smells like berry, even though it's blue. Have a smell.
It does, yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. Actually,
That
really good.
Taste like?
It's like the white one, but then with a hint of like pineapple or something in, but like really subtle. Do you want to try it?
8 out of 10. I'm good.
It's gonna get. I think I'll go along with you. Maybe a 9.1.
9.1. Both excellent choices on the monsters there. Viking berry, I'm out with the moon with that. Guys, I think we've done it. We've stumbled upon the posh end of Hendon. This looks really nice around here. I've got no idea what the street's called. Oh, Wylam Grove. That's where we are. This has got to be the posh end. This is like somewhere completely different to the likes of Cairo Street. But this looks lovely around here. I wouldn't mind living around this end. Alright, I think we're going to go check into the Charlton's for a little drink, a little refreshment. Done loads of steps today, so could do for a little drink. Guys, we've come to the Charlton's. We're just sitting out the back and we're getting a little refreshment. We're just getting a couple of Cokes each, just to cool us down a bit. It's been pretty warm today. All the steps we've done. I think John's clocked up what, 25,000 nearly?
Yep, 25 on the dot.
But I mean, thoughts on Hendon so far. I don't think it's as bad as what people might out to be. Like, it always gets a bad reputation. You hear loads of bad stuff about it, but we've had no bother walking around. Everyone's been nice to us.
But it's like when you went to Southwick and that, and you know, I think everywhere has the good and the bad, don't they? And more often than not, it's good, but you only ever hear about the bad.
Yeah.
So you can, and it's not like what you expect.
I think we're pretty much done with Hendon now. We're going to make our way to the East End, which I always thought was part of Hendon, but I've been told by a couple of people recently that it's separated from Hendon. Whether that's true or not, I've got no idea. But apparently the people of the East End, if you call it Hendon, they're not very happy about it. So I'm going to call it the East End, guys. That's where we're heading now, as we cross this little bridge. East End, just behind us there. Let's check it out. I wonder where's the better place to live around here, Hendon or the East End. You'll have to let us know, guys, if there's anyone from these areas, which of these areas is the better place to live. But we're coming up to another lovely little church here that quite a few people mentioned on Facebook, and this is the Trinity Church, I believe, just in front of us there. And it is a lovely looking church. There's quite a few nice churches around this area, around Hendon and the East End, and up towards the town, and that there's some nice ones as well. We'll check this one out. Not the biggest church, but a very nice looking one. So you can get right down to the riverside from here as well. So I think we'll have a wander down there, and there's a couple of other little spots that I want to check out as we mooch for here. But Dale's over there working his magic with the drone, so we should get some nice little shots of this place. So you might remember from the Southwick video, when me and John were walking through Southwick, we mentioned Angel's Place, and I thought the building had been knocked down, but apparently not. Apparently it's still there. It must have been a different building I was thinking of. I don't know if it's maybe like just for the biker members, or if anyone can get in. I've got no idea. There's a cool little sign on the side of it. How awesome is that though? And the bikes outside as well, they look crazy. Imagine like getting a backy of a Hell's Angel. I wonder what it's like to be in a bike club, to be a bike member of the Hell's Angels. You always see them mooching through Sunderland on the bikes. There's always loads of them. I think the Hell's Angels is like a worldwide thing as well. I think they're all over the world, not just in Sunderland. I remember this pub, I went to a wedding in this pub, and this is Cheers, once again, with the awesome artwork. And it's a nice function room in the upstairs of Cheers. I remember that much. But these big buildings here, just in the background there, apparently these are all getting knocked down. A couple of weeks back, I seen on Facebook that all of the residents got letters through the door, randomly, out of nowhere, saying that the buildings are getting knocked down. So, that must be awful, man, losing your home. Just kicking them out on the streets. I hope they've given them somewhere else to move to, and they're not just kicking them out to fend for themselves. I've got no idea what's getting built there, I just know that they're getting knocked down. So this is what everyone says about the East End. It's the old Sunderland. This is like the original Sunderland, that's what people say. And I like it down this side, down by the river. It does look very old school. Some old school buildings. Right, I'm going to show you through here, guys. This is a cool little alleyway, Bull Lane. Check this out, this leads right down onto the river.
Another shout out.
Yes, lads. I'm going to head down Bull Lane, and this should take us right onto the river, and we should get some awesome views from down here. You got the glass centre just opposite. Should get some awesome views of the bridge, the Weir Bridge. And check this out, guys. Boom! How sick does that look? The sun just poking through the clouds. The Weir Bridge, man. Awesome, that's where we were when we were doing the bridge challenge. We walked across that bridge. Nice and quiet down here by the river, nice and peaceful. I love it. Everywhere I look, boats all over the place. It's a sign, guys. It's a sign. We need that boat one day. I hope this video is kind of showing you a different side of Hendon anyway, and showing you that it's not as bad as what people make it out to be. Might be rough around the edges in some places, but everyone we've bumped into today, everyone that's recognised us, they've all beeped their horns and said hello, give us a wave. Everyone's been lovely and friendly around Hendon, so you got no complaints from me. That's the thing, man, whenever I'm travelling around these places, I always try and look for the good in them rather than the bad. I like to try and focus on the positives rather than the negatives. I don't like negative energy. We've got some fans across the river waving.
I told you that he was didn't I?
You're probably not be able to see them on camera miles away. Right over there.
Look at him.
In the glass centre. So I reckon, guys, this is probably the perfect place to end this video. It's been nice getting out around Hendon. I'm not gonna lie, when I first mentioned it, I was a little bit nervous. You know, you hear the bad stories about this place, but as you've probably seen, it's a lovely area. And I've really enjoyed today getting out with the lads and just exploring. So let us know where you want to see next time, guys, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace!